Welcome everyone. In this video, we are going to be taking a look back of the best battles of Week 1, Pokemon Go Battle League Season 10. Now, this is a little bit different. I haven't done anything like this before, but I thought it'd be a good idea to have a look back on the week that was Week 1, Pokemon Go Battle League Season 10. We had some pretty good battles this week, guys. And I wanted to take a look at the highlights of the week, guys. I know some of you are busy, you've got busy schedules. Maybe you missed out on a video or two. So we're going to have a look at some of the best battles of Week 1, Pokemon Go Battle League Season 10, in the Great League, mostly. I think one of them is in the remix, but I did a lot of Great League for Week 1. I just feel really comfortable in the Great League. And I still have a lot of fun playing Great League as well. So without further ado, we're not going to draw this out too much. Let's have a look at the first battle. So let's see what we got. Noctowl. Oh yeah, this is the Remix Cup. So we're met with a Diggersby. And Noctowl actually has a really good matchup up against Diggersby, guys. It's just... It can get a little tricky if they're running Hyper Beam. I know shouts to PokeAK. He just put out a video with Hyper Beam Diggersby. It does do quite a bit, but Noctowl, guys, has so much bulk that it can withstand that. Look at that. It's still in the yellow. So that just goes to show how OP Noctowl is. One of the Pokemon that benefited from the updates of Season 10. I'm so glad. We're going to look to switch and get ahead on energy, but they are fast on the swap, guys. Holy smokes. This battler was definitely on their A game. We tried to swap to Snipe and get ahead on energy. They met us with a Frostlass. So, and we're also letting Powder Snow sneak through. So our fast move denial was not on point in this battle. So at this point, I'm thinking, I know I'm going to lose this one with Primeape. Even though our Night Slashers do hit for super effective and Primeape just hits like a truck as it is, I'm going to take this to the 2 shield. Even though I know I'm going to lose, I'm thinking I have the best shot at pulling this off with shields down, because Frostlass is not the tankiest Pokemon around. They are going to take us out with an Avalanche here. We say bye-bye to our own Primeape. So sad. Can't come in with Noctowl. We've got to come in with Empoleon. And because we misplayed that mid-game matchup so much, and this battler is so much on their A game, we're going to have to eat a Shadow Ball right to the face. Oh, man, that hurts. But that's all right. We've got loaded energy. We cannot stand on that Trevenant. Briefly, we saw the typing in the top that was Ghost Grass typing, and that typically means there's a Trevenant there. So... we do tank, we have to tank that Fire Punch. Shields are down. We're going to look to chip away with a Sky Attack on this Diggersby. My goodness, this battle was crazy, guys. And we know that they cannot farm us down. Those Shadow Claws are double resisted. They can't farm us down. We're forcing them to throw their energy here, guys. And that's going to give us the best chance to win, because our Empoleon is super low. We cannot tank a charge move from this Trevenant. We've got a Drill Peck locked and loaded. This is going to nearly one-shot that Trevenant. Holy smokes, and Empoleon pulls it out. Holy smokes, Empoleon coming in clutch. My goodness, what a fun battle in the Remix Cup. Good game to this battler. My goodness, what a fun battle in the Remix Cup. All right, this next one is going to be featuring Medicham, Bastiodon, and Sableye. So I wanted to give you guys a look at the Medicham lead variation of this team. So we're met with a Ferrothorn. They swap into a Drapion. Kind of threw us off a little bit, so we're a little slow on the swap. So what we're going to do is chip them with an Ice Punch and then come in with Bastiodon. Obviously, can't come in with Sableye because it's not the best matchup. They are resisting our Shadow Claws, and they can outpace us to the crunches. So I remember this battle, guys. This battle was nuts. This Drapion had the best luck in the world. They just keep getting debuffs from these crunches. 3 debuffs back to back. Holy smokes, what a crazy battle this was. That just goes to show how OP Bastiodon is. 3 crunches with 3 debuffs nearly takes us out, but Bastiodon hangs in there. Holy smokes. And we do have nearly 2 charge moves to threaten this Ferrothorn. We're going to look to get off this first Flamethrower. This would do quite a bit of super effective damage. And Oh no, we don't have nearly 2. What am I saying? But they do they do bullet seed us down. And we come in with Medicham. They meet us with the Nidoqueen, and here we go. It is Sableye time. Sableye can flip this matchup. But this battler, they're definitely playing to their win condition. Their win condition is us not shielding and earth power, because Sableye is not the tankiest around. It can put out a lot of damage, but it is not very bulky, and they go right for it. And we know that. We recognize their win condition. Our goal is to not let them achieve that. So these Shadow Claws are really starting to add up. We can shield this next one up, and look, they are going for it. Holy smokes. And we get the defense drop, but we've got loaded energy for this Ferrothorn. They are up a shield, but XL Medicham is an absolute beast, and we do chip it with a Foul Play. They do not want to have to go down their last shield, so they are going to throw their energy. That works to our advantage, because even down a shield, XL Medicham is an absolute monster. And we're just going to throw with proper timing, make sure they don't sneak through any bullet seeds. That would be a disaster for us. And it is pretty much GG's from here. XL Medicham can tank whatever they have. It's not a big deal. XL Medicham is pretty bulky. We get to the Ice Punch. Probably could have countered it down, but we're going to really put a stamp on this one with a nice Ice Punch to the face, and we say bye-bye to that Ferrothorn. That was a fun battle. Good game to this battler. All right, hopping into the next match. This is also with the Medicham Bastiodon team, guys. So we're met with a Galvantula. Not the best matchup for Medicham, but I know I'm going to have to switch into Sableye at some point. So what we're going to do is really chip away with these counters. Although they're resisted, Galvantula is very glassy, so we chip away knowing that we need just one Foul Play to really take out that Galvantula. But they come in with an Altaria, so we know that Bastiodon can absolutely run through our Galvantula, and it absolutely hard walls us Altaria. So the key here, and what I'm thinking, is we need to flip switch advantage. We need to maintain alignment. So we are going to get off as many Foul Plays as we can, and also thinking into this, guys, knowing that most battlers know they absolutely need to save a shield for their Galvantula, which is extremely glassy. We know that we can comfortably win this, and that is exactly what we do. We give them a false sense of security, thinking that they can get loads of energy, but little do they know, we got big bad Bastiodon in the back, which hard walls this Galvantula here. That flipping switch advantage with Medicham with Sableye was absolutely key in this match, guys. And they got a G-Fisk in the back. So this just goes to show how important it is to fight for switch advantage, knowing when you need to fight for switch advantage, guys. And Sableye is one of the best in the Great League at doing that. So yeah, it's all smooth sailing from here. That mid-game matchup with Sableye and Altaria was completely key to winning this matchup. And even a Rock Slide, we did shield that up. Although it is resisted, we are getting pretty low, and our lose condition is them taking out our Medicham with enough health to get to an Earthquake on our Bastiodon. So all we have to do is get to this Ice Punch. This is going to be getting the Stunfisk extremely low. I think one counter will take it out. No, the Ice Punch. Holy smokes. Medicham. XL Medicham is so OP in the Great League. We take out that Stunfisk. They've got that Galvantula left. One smackdown takes out that Galvantula, and that is yet another good game. I had a lot of fun with that one. Good game to this battler. All right, hopping into the last battle with the Medicham lead with Bastiodon and Sableye in the back, we are met with a Talonflame here. Terrible lead, so we swap into our safe swap of Sableye. For you battlers that are new to Go Battle League, it would make perfect sense to go right into Bastiodon, but you never, ever, ever want to go into your hardest counter if you're looking to swap out of a bad lead. That's why we go into Sableye, because if we had come in with Bastiodon, this Scrafty would just gobble us up for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, whereas Sableye puts out enough damage to where if we're able to land a hard-hitting return, we nearly one-shot that Scrafty. But we know that Medicham can absolutely dominate this Scrafty, so we're going to let our Sableye go down. We did get a shield. We've got shield advantage for ourselves here. We're just going to counter this Scrafty all the way down. Even a boosted foul play, we are going to shield because it would do quite a bit, and we don't know what else they have in the back. But we could have tanked it, but we played it safe. We are even on shields now, and we are going to look to go back-to-back Ice Punch on this Talonflame. And probably should have gone Psychic, but because they don't shield, but that's okay. We can really chip away. These Ice Punches do neutral because it's fire flying. So they do a decent amount, and Talonflame's pretty glassy, and we've got to time it. We don't want to go down another shield, so we time a catch the Flame Charge on Bastiodon. Holy smokes, making the plays, guys. And they're staying in, so this could mean this could mean a number of things. They want to do as much damage on their way out and really, put all their hope and faith on what they have left, and that's what it looks like they're doing. They are getting super spicy on us. They got a Sceptile in the back. This thing, let me tell you guys, this thing gave me all I could handle. The Sceptile is so spammy and it hits so hard. It really made this battle a lot more sweatier than I had anticipated. As they take out our Bastiodon, we do get a shield. We get that last shield, and our Medicham is still relatively healthy. So knowing that this Sceptile is very glassy, but it is spammy, all we need to do is land one Ice Punch on this Sceptile. We're going to tank this Leaf Blade. XL Medicham is a beast in the Great League. We can tank it. And these Bullet Seeds don't do much. They can't farm us down. This is why we saved that last shield. Got to shield up this Leaf Blade, and we get to that Ice Punch. They did sneak a Bullet Seed through, but it does not matter. XL Medicham is an absolute beast in the Great League, and we say bye-bye to that Sceptile. And they still have that Talonflame in the back with 1 HP. We counter that down, and that is a good game. Holy smokes. They made that super close with that Sceptile. That was a sweaty one, but still a lot of fun. Good game. Well played to this battler. All right, this next battle is never before seen, guys, and it is an epic one. This is with Trevenant, Stunfisk, and Bastiodon. So we have Swampert lead. They swap into a Drapion. Very popular line, made very popular recently by fellow content creator FP Sticks. He featured this Swampert line with a Drapion safe swap. So here we go. The way I like to play this is when they swap in on you with a Drapion, I like to come in with Stunfisk, but farm up to 100 energy. Most battlers will not shield the Earthquake, knowing that it is a losing matchup, but this battler is fighting hard for Switch. Holy smokes. So we got to start throwing up shields at this point. We cannot have that Swampert anywhere near our Bastiodon, and we cannot have this Drapion anywhere near our Trevenant. We're going to look to get off another Earthquake here. And I'm thinking there's no way they shield this, and they shield it again, and we're super low. But the beauty is that with our steel typing, we are double resisting these poison stings. They do barely anything to us. So that allows us to hang on, guys. We're going completely down on shields. They are fighting so hard for Switch advantage. We're going to look to get off this Earthquake here. And I'm thinking, oh man, great, goodness, we got this off. But they catch it on a Skarmory. I did not even see that, guys. Holy smokes. But because they did that, that's going to lead to their demise, because we got Bastiodon in the back. Bastiodon just absolutely runs through Skarmory. And guys, one thing I'm going to point out with this Bastiodon Skarmory matchup is I've been noticing a lot of battlers will just go straight Sky Attack. And the only logical thing I can think of is that they are stalling the clock, trying to get the Bastiodon low enough to where Swampert can come in and one Hydro Cannon will take it out. Because at full health, one Hydro Cannon does not KO. So that is my only guess. Don't fall for it, guys. Do not throw your energy. Farm up as much past 100 energy as it takes to take out the Skarmory. That way you have nearly 2 charge attacks to threaten whatever comes back in. And they come back in with that Shadow Swampert. These Stone Edges are resisted, but being Shadow, it does quite a bit. And we're able to get to another one, guys. Shields are down. They might have made a mistake trying to fight so hard for Switch, because it just was not going to happen with our Stunfisk. And we get off another one, and we're getting this Swampert extremely low. Bastiodon, such a monster in the Great League. They finally decide to throw some energy here. They take us out, And we're going to look to come back in with Trevenant. But they come in with that Drapion, and we time the catch. Holy smokes. This battle was so epic. It was so much fun. I have not yet featured this battle. It's never before seen. And they still can't take our Stunfisk out. How OP is Stunfisk? We get to a Rock Slide. This is such a crazy battle, guys. We get to that Rock Slide. We say bye-bye to that Drapion. Oh, man. Trevenant's one Shadow Claw away from the Seed Bomb. We get to this Seed Bomb. This is absolutely going to be taking out that Swampert. And we say bye-bye, Swampert. What a crazy battle. Holy smokes, guys. That battler definitely made it close. Good game to them. Woo! That last battle was one for the ages. My goodness. Holy smokes. All right. Hopping into the next match. This is still Trevenant with Bastion and the Stunfisk. We got a Talonflame. We got to go right into Stunfisk. Stunfisk does outpace this Talonflame, but they catch our Rock Slide right onto an Azumarill. Nice catch from this battler. Very nice. So we got to play this out. We got to land an Earthquake and take this Azumarill out. Obviously, one will not take it out, but the one Earthquake and a Rock Slide will be taking it out. So we got to really fight hard for switch advantage up against this Azumarill. It's already at a health disadvantage. We do outpace them to these Earthquakes. So we are going to go, we will take this to the 2-shield if necessary, because we know that the Talonflame poses no threat to our Bastiodon. So if we can maintain our switch advantage and maintain alignment, we know that we are setting ourselves up for a pretty decent game. And we do get the shield from that Azumarill. Most battlers are pretty hesitant to shield their Azumarill, knowing how tanky it is. And they could foreseeably farm us down with their Talonflame, but they go down on shields. So we are going to match that, knowing that we can absolutely outpace this Azumarill to another Rock Slide. We do shield at the Play Rough. We would have lived that, but could have been a Hydro Pump. So we do get to that Rock Slide. We do outpace, and this will be taking out the Azumarill. We have successfully flipped switch advantage, and we will be able to align our Bastiodon with that Talonflame. But they've got an Alolan Ninetales in the back, and us being part Steel, we resist those charms enough to get to another Rock Slide. Stunfisk is an absolute monster in the Great League. We know that Bastiodon is clear to feast. Bastiodon is going to feast. We are going to let him loose. We know that they have a Talonflame in the back. Bastiodon is going to sweep this game and clean this up for us pretty easily. Didn't even need to use our Trevenant. Holy smokes, my goodness. That's how powerful this team is, guys. It's amazing. So they come back in with Talonflame. It will do the most damage to our Bastiodon, but one Stone Edge would probably KO a family of Talonflames. We say bye-bye, Talonflame. And a couple of Smackdowns will take care of this Alolan Ninetales. No problem. No sweats. That's going to be a good game. Very well played to this battler. So if there ever was a case to be made against ABA teams, that would be it. Oh, I remember this battle. This was the battle where we entered the match and the app crashes. I remember this very well, guys. This was still with the Trevenant, Stunfisk, and Bastiodon team. So the app crashes. Let's see if we can work our way out of this hole we're in, guys. So we come into the match. They've got a Drapion. We were facing Swampert, Skarmory, Drapion teams nonstop on this day with these battles. So seeing that there was a Drapion, I'm playing like this is a Swampert, Skarmory, Drapion team. And again, the way I like to play this Drapion Stunfisk matchup is I go to 100 energy. That way, you get off the first Earthquake. They usually let it go like they did there. And then you can get to another Earthquake to really threaten the Swampert. And look at that. There's the Swampert. So my guess is when they saw us not attacking, they swapped into their Drapion to get ahead on energy. They probably led with Swampert. Seeing as how they didn't swap out. That's how you know. But they do shield up that Earthquake. That would have done a lot to that Swampert. They take us out with the Hydro Cannon. We come in with Trevenant, and there it is. Skarmory in the back. Such a popular line. Everybody's running this Swampert Skarmory team. It is amazing. This Trevenant team absolutely loves seeing that, guys. If you see a Swampert in the lead and you're running this team, you can bet the house that there is most likely a Skarmory in the back, accompanied by either a Drapion or a Sableye. So if you see that, you know you got an easy win, guys. And again, this battler is going straight sky attack. So again, guys, don't fall for it. Do not throw your energy, guys, to take out the Skarmory. You can withstand whatever they throw at you. And you can farm them all the way down. This is the only time I can ever justify farming past 100 energy. And that's what they were doing. They were stalling, and they catch us in the middle of the animation to try and snipe us with their Swampert, but we are not going down with all that energy. We can come right back in with Trevenant. Nothing that they can throw will one-shot us. All we need to do is get to 2 Seed Bombs. 1 Seed Bomb will absolutely one-shot the Swampert, and we do win CMP tie. This first Seed Bomb will most likely get the shield. They probably want to get a Sludge Wave off on us, but it is not happening because we got another one locked and loaded for this Swampert. This Seed Bomb is going to be taking out that Swampert. We say bye-bye, Mr. Swampert. And they do elect to throw energy. That is amazing. That is fantastic. We want this. This is exactly what we want because we've got a flamethrower stored on our Bastiodon, locked and loaded. That is perfect. That's a perfectly justified shield because if they had taken us out, this would have been game over. And it looks like they force closed the app. I get it. It's frustrating. But that flamethrower lands and we take out that Skarmory. Holy smokes. This team is so OP, guys. It overcomes being behind on energy with the app crashing. That's how crazy this team is. Good game. Very well played to that battler. All right, this is the last battle with the Trevenant, Bastiodon, and Stunfisk team. Let's see what we got. Nidoqueen. Okay, so the way I like to play Nidoqueen is I will let one Poison Fang go through, and I look to get off 1 Seed Bomb. That's enough chip damage to where Stunfisk can come in and have a good time with Nidoqueen. You're going to have to swap out at some point with this being an ABB team. The whole point is to draw out a fighter or a water type for Trevenant. So that's what we're going to do. We do chip with a Seed Bomb, and they come in with a Vigoroth. Okay, so what we need to do is have this Vigoroth let through an Earthquake. We are going to shield up this first Body Slam because if you get a little comfortable with those Body Slams that are resisted, they do start to add up. So we do shield the first one, and we're going to let the second one go through. They're not really farming up to Bulldoze, so no need to burn any more shields. All we need to do is have this Vigoroth let through an Earthquake, and the reason why is it's going to do enough damage to where we can come back in with Trevenant and get a nice healthy farm off of it, because Vigoroth really isn't that much of a threat to Trevenant, especially at this health range. So we're going to let this Trevenant or this Vigoroth take us out. We're going to look to come in with Trevenant and get a nice healthy farm. Sometimes a double resistance can work to your advantage. It just really depends on health, managing health. So we're going to farm this all the way down, and because they were double resisting our Shadow Claws, we get tons of farm off of it. They come back in with that Nidoqueen, so something in the back does not want to see Trevenant. What we need to do is get to 2 Seed Bombs on this Nidoqueen. That one gets the shield, and we will outpace this Nidoqueen to the next Seed Bomb. This Seed Bomb is going to be taking out this Nidoqueen. It is neutral, but Trevenant hits like a truck, and it does take out that Nidoqueen, and they've got an Azumarill in the back. Very nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is chip away with a Seed Bomb, and we're going to save Trevenant and come in with Bastiodon. That way, if things go a little off the rails, we know that Trevenant can hang on enough to most likely farm down the Azumarill. Now, our lose condition is us not calling a Hydro Pump, and we do successfully call that. If we let that go through, it would most likely be game over with this Azumarill at this health range. So what we're going to do is get off this Stone Edge. This will not be taking out the Azumarill. Azumarill is an absolute tank, but a couple of smackdowns will do the trick, and we say bye-bye to that Azumarill. And that is yet another good game. Fun battle. Good game to them. All right, guys. These next few battles are featuring a team that is slowly becoming one of my absolute favorite teams to run. I have a blast whenever I run this team, and I win with it. Most importantly, it is Trevenant Double Fairy. Trevenant with Azumarill Safe Swap and Dedenne in the back. So here we go. We got a Swampert. They come in on us with a Stunfisk. We're going to go right into Azumarill. So for this team, I love running Hydro Pump on Azumarill, guys. And that is for these steel types, like Stunfisk, like Bastiodon. A Hydro Pump coming from Azumarill will nearly one-shot those steel types, and that is why I like it. because Dedenne does not have a fun time with the steel types. So we need some added coverage, and we'd say bye-bye to that Stunfisk with a hard-hitting Hydro Pump. They come back in with Swampert, and they do elect to throw energy. That's fantastic, because Trevenant absolutely runs right through Swampert. We can come right back in with Trevenant, look to get off a Seed Bomb, kind of catch them off guard there a little bit. This will likely get a shield because that would one-shot Swampert. And they come in with a Scrafty. So here we go. It is Dedenne time, guys. If you are not familiar with Dedenne, one of my new favorite Pokemon in the Great League, guys. Dedenne is so much fun. You do need to maintain a shield advantage for it, but my goodness, can Dedenne put in work in this Great League meta, guys. It hardwalls Scrafty. It hardwalls Skarmory. It can beat Altaria depending on shields. It beats Azumarill. Dedenne is not to be slept on, guys. Dedenne can absolutely put in work. We are hardwalling this Scrafty here. Even a boosted foul play, it does nothing to Dedenne, guys. And we did bait with a discharge successfully. We got that shield, and this Play Rough is going to one-shot that Scrafty. They come back into the Swampert. They farm us down, but we got 2 shields, guys, and we got a Seed Bomb locked and loaded. All we need to do is shield up this potential Sludge Wave here. That would do quite a bit to Trevenant, and get off the Seed Bomb. This Seed Bomb is going to be taking out this Swampert. Here we go. Bye-bye, Mr. Swampert. And that is going to be a good game with Double Fairy in the Great League as the app crashes yet again. Holy smokes. Again, I said it in my video feature on this team. I would much rather have the app crash after the battle than before. For sure, guys. Good game. Well played to this battler. Yeah, guys, I am not lying when I say this is slowly becoming one of my absolute favorite teams to run in the Great League, guys. It is such a fun team, and it does very well in the Great League. We are met with a Stunfisk, so I usually will stick in a little bit, try to chip away at the Stunfisk a little bit, because you are going to have to swap out at some point into your Azumarill, because you really want to draw out the Poison type or the Fire type. Or not the Fire type, but a Poison type, or something that Dedenne does not want to see. So a lot of times, but yeah, like this, they swap out themselves. So this works out to our advantage, because we can now align our Azumarill to this Alolan Marowak here. And this is, again, why we like running Hydro Pump, because Alolan Marowak does not want to have to take a Hydro Pump to the face. But it might not have a choice in this matchup, because XL Azumarill is an absolute tank, and we can hang in here with this Alolan Marowak here. We're going to look to get off this Hydro Pump as they sneak through a Fire Spin. That's okay, and they do let it go. Very nice. So they come in with a Cresselia. So this is a tricky matchup, guys. Cresselia is very tanky, and it does have access to Grass Knot, which hits us for super effective. So we are going to shield this up and look to either pressure a shield or get this Cresselia pretty low. Because yes, Trevenant has a very good matchup up against it, but it can get to those charge attacks extremely fast with that Psycho Cut fast move. So we can't go completely down on shields. We gotta let this next Grass Knot go through. But XL Azumarill can get to the Play Rough before they can take us out. And if they let this go through, this will be chipping away quite a bit. But we get the shield. That's amazing. So now we can comfortably come in with Dedenne, actually, because Trevenant is the win condition, and Trevenant is getting pretty low. So we're basically just throwing Dedenne in here to soak some damage for us. We're going to soak whatever this is. It is a Grass Knot. And as you can see, Dedenne is not completely made of paper, guys. It's not that glassy. It's got okay bulk for the Great League. So we're soaking all this damage, letting them waste it on Dedenne. And we're going to come in Trevenant and look to close this game out. We do have to shield up this Rock Slide. We are getting pretty low, but what we need to do is get to 2 Seed Bombs, because they do still have a shield, and they most likely don't want to come in on our Trevenant with their Cresselia. So we're going to get off this first Seed Bomb, and they let it go. So we were planning on going back to back, but they're putting all their hope and faith into this Cresselia. I'm not sure that's the best decision to make, because we do grab that last shield, and they do get to a move. This is most likely going to be Moonblast, as Grass Knot would be resisted. And I think they're sleeping on little Dedenne, guys. I'm telling you, do not sleep on Dedenne. Dedenne is a monster in the Great League. You just have to know how to use it. We get to this discharge and we say, bye-bye, Mr. Cresselia. Or Mrs. Cresselia. I don't know. But good game. Well played to this battler. Dedenne closing the game strong. My goodness, Dedenne. Oh, one of my favorites, guys. And we are met with a Trevenant. So this is still the Trevenant double fairy team, guys. Not to be confused with double charm. We don't do that here. Like I said in the feature, this is Trevenant double fairy. So I kind of botched this Trevenant mirror matchup, guys. Typically what I will do, the best way to play it, in my opinion, is to farm up to just Seed Bomb. Don't go to the Shadow Ball. Don't play the big game. Just go to Seed Bomb and throw it. They will likely let it go through. And then we'll get them low enough to where you can shield once and farm down and win lead. That's how I like to play Trevenant. But I messed this up in this battle. So we're forced to go shield for shield here. And the way that this typically plays out is you will simultaneously KO like that there. So this takes a little bit of skill and a little bit of experience waiting down the switch timer. You literally have to wait until the last fraction of a second, and that's what we did. We saw the ground steel typing, so that we pulled the trigger and came in with a zoom roll. We are sticking in here a little too long. We should go right into Dedenne, and here we go. It is Dedenne time, the meta slayer. I call Dedenne the meta slayer, guys, because we slay the meta in the Great League with Dedenne, guys. We beat Azumarill, guys. We beat Skarmories. We beat Altarias. We beat Umbreons. We beat Scrafties. We beat Metachams. We beat Sableyes. What don't we beat with Dedenne, guys? What's not to love about Dedenne? Holy smokes. We get to another discharge after tanking that Hydro Pump. Holy smokes. Dedenne is going off on this team. Oh my gosh. Oh man, we had the Hydro Pump stored. XL Azumarill can tank this, whatever it is, most likely an Earthquake. We can tank a couple of those, actually. This Stunfisk does not have a prayer, guys. This Hydro Pump is going to be nearly one-shotting. Yeah, we do, man. My goodness. That's why I love Hydro Pump. A couple of bubbles. Take out that Stunfisk. Holy smokes. Good game. Well played to this battler. That was a fun one. Telling you guys, if you've got a Dedenne, you might want to give it a try. It will surprise you. It has so much good coverage on the meta in the Great League, guys. And it has an amazing moveset with Thunder Shock, Discharge, and Play Rough. Oh, man. My goodness, so much fun. And we are met with a Swampert. So we'd love to see this with Trevenant. They've got a Skarmory in the back, and here we go. Yet again, it is Dedenne time. We are going to show this Skarmory who's boss, guys. We resist everything that this Skarmory could possibly throw at us. With our electric typing, we resist the flying type damage, while they take super effective from our electric type damage. So we can comfortably no-shield the Sky Attack. It doesn't do a whole lot. It is resisted. And we can look to get off another discharge here. This would be doing quite a bit if they let it go through. And they do let it go through. So now we know that we can comfortably shield once and farm this Skarmory all the way down. That way, we have loaded energy for whatever they decide to bring back in. Most likely the Swampert, because that is the best matchup for Dedenne on their team, the Swampert. So we've got loaded energy. We farm that Skarmory all the way down. We're going to look to get off this Play Rough. If they let this go, this will do quite a bit. I'm telling you, you cannot sleep on Dedenne. It hits hard, and it can tank some damage, guys. Don't get me wrong. It's no Bastiodon, but it's also no Sharpedo as well. Somewhere in between. They do farm us down, and we're going to come back in with Trevenant, and they've got a Probopass in the back. Interesting pick. Very interesting. So we come in with Azumarill knowing that we have Hydro Pump on our Azumarill and shields are down. So when shields are down, it's time to go for a Hydro Pump, and that is what we're going to do. We do tank that Rock Slide, no problem. Doesn't do a whole lot to Azumarill. And we're going to look to get off this Hydro Pump, and we say bye-bye to Probopass, and they come back in with their Swampert. And whatever this is, we're going to let it go through. We know that Trevenant can easily finish off this Swampert if necessary, but they just go Hydro Pump. Their win condition is to bait our last shield and look to land a Sludge Wave. But our Azumarill is just too healthy. Our Trevenant is far too healthy, and we do still have a shield. We get to that play rough. This play rough, we're going to be getting this off on this Swampert, and this is going to be taking it out. And we say bye-bye, Swampert. And that is going to be yet another good game. Well played to this battler. So guys, that about wraps it up for the best of Week 1 Pokemon Go Battle League Season 10 in the Great League. Guys, I had a blast this first week of Pokemon Go Battle League Season 10. We ran a lot of good teams that will help you really rank up, get a head start on achieving your goals in Pokemon Go Battle League, whatever that may be. All of the teams featured here will really help you get ahead and rank up, and hopefully help you achieve your goals. That was the key for Week 1 for me, guys. We had a lot of fun battles. I gotta say, guys, I think my favorite team from this week has to be the Trevenant Double Fairy team. Again, not to be confused with Trevenant Double Charm. We don't do that Double Charm nonsense here, but Trevenant Double Fairy with Dedenne, Azumarill in the back, Trevenant in the front. I think that's my favorite team from this week. Probably my new favorite team. It's definitely up there. I guess my favorite team right now is the Skarmory, Vigoroth, and Scrafty team, but this Trevenant Double Fairy team is right up there, guys. I ran it today for most of my sets, and did extremely well with it, guys. It's definitely getting me the wins in the Great League. It's such a fun team to run too, guys. That's the key. Not only is it good, not only does it have amazing coverage on the meta, but it also wins and it's fun, guys. That's the key. So yeah, I had a lot of fun Week 1, guys. This is something new that I'm doing, the best of. I think I'm going to, keep doing this for Pokemon Go Battle League Season 10. At the end of the week, we'll recap the best battles from the week of, and you'll hear a fresh take from me on the battles as well. So that way you're not getting, just recycled content. You get a fresh take, because when I go back and look back on the battles, I see different things that I can comment on, and maybe some things that I missed, maybe some things that you guys missed. We can go over that in the best of series, guys. So I had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this new type of content. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, guys. I'm happy to hear from you all. I love reading you guys' comments and hearing from you. But yeah, I had so much fun, guys. I hope you did as well. As always, I thank you for watching, and keep up the grind. Thank you, guys.